Shalom Israel, first on the star by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Qadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations unto you, Akim and Akwat, and the household of faith, Yahawah Mashiach, who lead in sincerity. My name is Yeshaya, and I'm doing a video titling it Occupy Till I Come. All right, so let's get that. I think it's like Luke 19. Luke 19:13. And he called 10 servants and gave them 10 pounds and said to them, occupy till I come. Meaning what, man? Do the will and do the work of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, right? Because it's they've been given 10 pounds, right? So take that 10 pounds and do something with it, that gift, right? But his citizens hated him and sent a message after him, saying, we will not have this man to reign over us. And it has come to pass that when he would return, having received the kingdom, then he commanded his servants to be called unto him, to whom he gave them money, right? So he given this gift, his servants, he's going to call them back unto him. And he said he might know how much every man had gained by trading, right? Trading, spreading his law, statutes, and commandments, and doing the will and the work of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, right? Laying that hand upon the plow and not looking back, doing exactly what it is that you got to do in the Lord. Then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 10 pounds. So the first servant came back to him. He was a good servant. He took the Lord's gift and doubled it, man, and gave it back to the Lord. And it says, and he said unto him, well, thou doest good, servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, thou have authority over 10 cities. So the Lord gave him authority over 10 cities. He gave him a big lot because he was deserving of it, man. He did a very good job at doing the will and the work of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi and doubling actually what was given back unto him, right? So the Lord's going to gift him a great lot for doing so, right? Those who watereth many watereth himself, man. And it says the second came, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 5 pounds. And he said, likewise, son, be thou also over 5 cities. So, another brother, everyone has a different portion of faith, man. Everyone has a different lot, right? So he only gave 1.5 times what it is that the Lord gave him. But it's still, he produced more. He did the work. He did what he was supposed to do. Then we come in an example of, and likewise said to him, but thou have 5 cities. And another came, saying, the Lord, behold, here is my pound, that I have kept laid in a napkin. For I fear, because thou art an austere man, thou takest up what thou layest down, and reapest not what thou sow. And he said unto them, out of thine own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. So this one, who actually didn't do shit with the gift that has been given to him, is actually considered a wicked servant, man. Right? Not doing the will and the work of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, not spreading this truth, not doing, the elements of this truth that you need to be doing. Thou knewest that I was an austere man, taking up that I lay not down, and reaping that I did not sow. Therefore, thou gavest not my money into the bank, that at my coming I was sure I've required my own usury. And he said to them that stood by him, take from him the pound and give it to him that had 10 pounds. So he took his lot, what could have been his lot, and gave it to the one that was actually more diligent, the one that's deserving of it, because he did the work of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, which was supposed to be done, man. Right? And we're going to get this, I think it's give diligence. Here it is. So 2 Peter 1:10, it says, wherefore rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure, for if he does these things, he shall never fall. So giving diligence unto the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man, doing what it is that you're supposed to do and these law, statutes, and commandments to make your calling sure, man. And that's all a part of being in this truth. Being in this truth isn't just being a sitting duck till the Lord comes back, man. It's about a constant fight and battle to critique yourself, sharpening your sword so you can cut through this folly, man. It's a spiritual thing that we're involved in here, man. Right? Let me get Luke 9:62. It says, and Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hands upon the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of power, man. So being the fact that you take your hand upon this plow, man, you can't look back. The only thing you do, man, you're just like a worker. You just keep looking forward. Just keep on going forward and keep on taking that plow, man. Keep on doing what it is that you got to do, according to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. You keep doing what it is that you got to do. Let me get Ecclesiastes 12:13. It says, let us hear this conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Right? So a part of being in his truth, the whole duty of man is, fearing the Lord and keeping his commandments, right? Right, because fear is the beginning of knowledge, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. So if you don't have the fear of the Lord and you don't have knowledge and you don't have wisdom, man, you're going to be fucked up all over, man. And then on that parable of the napkin, man, he kept that napkin hid up, man, and look what happened to him. He's considered a wicked servant now. But rather those that feared the Lord and actually did the work of the Lord like the word instructed them, he's going to be blessed. Let me make sure I don't get this alarm while I'm in the middle of this. Select. But at the end of the day, man, it's in your leisure time, the things that you do, when nobody's looking, man. Continuing to do the work of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All right? Let's get Sirach 38 and 24. It says, the wisdom of the learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that hath little business shall become wise. How can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow and glorieth the gold, that driveth ox and occupied in their labors, and who talk of bullocks, man? So being the fact that in your leisure time, the time that you have free, what are you doing, man? Are you doom scrolling on fucking on social medias? Are you texting hoes? You bullshitting when your work and the Lord is not done? At the end of the day, man, there's got to be a balance, right? But a false balance is an abomination of the Lord, man. The Lord should occupy the majority of your time, man. You should be obsessed with this truth and constantly thinking and delved in these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. For the scriptures say a carnal mind leadeth to death, right? And this world is nothing but folly, man. Let's get Micah 2 and 10 real quick. It's flying right now, bro. Barak the Yahawah, Barak the Yahawashi. And it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with sore destruction, man. So right now, we're in this polluted land, man. We're in this polluted world. And what you want to do is think with a spiritual mind, man. Constantly critiquing yourself and constantly being in the spirit and doing what it is that you got to do in accordance to the laws, statutes, and commandments. And also, sharing this truth, man. Pushing this truth to call that election out, man. To call that election in, select. Because at the end of the day, we're waiting for the Lord to come back. And while the Lord comes back, man, we got to stay strong. Hebrews 6 and 18. But that by two immutable things in which is impossible for Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi to lie, we have a strong consolation who have fled from refuge to lay upon the hold of the hope set before us. What is that hope? That hope of deliverance and salvation, man. And we got to strive greatly, man. We got to strive unto death for this knowledge, man. As the scriptures say, man, strive unto death, because, there is that one scripture, I believe it's in a different translation. It says an idle mind is like the devil's workshop, man. Right? So you don't want to stay idle. You want to continue to be a flowing water in these scriptures and do what it is that the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. It says, which hope we have set as an anchor of the soul, for both sure and steadfast, which entereth into the veil, whether the forerunner for us is entered into Yahawashi Mashiach, a high priest forever, even after order of Melchizedek, man. So being a fact, man, we got this anchor of hope for our soul. What is this anchor of hope? That is Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. Fuck this world. Fuck everything in this world, man. Try not to keep your mind too idle. Try to continue to occupy till the Lord comes, so that you may be even given a bigger gift than you would have if you didn't, man. And being a fact, you want to at least get a gift in general, right? Because many are called and few are chosen, man. You got to strive unto death for this, man. This is a very serious thing that we're involved in, man. Romans 8, it says, whether you live, you shall live unto the Lord. Whether you die, you shall die unto the Lord. Whether you live or die, you are the Lord's, man. So ultimately, you got to take that and arm yourselves likewise with the same mind as Yahawashi Mashiach, according to 1 Peter's the fourth chapter, right? Arming yourself likewise with the same mind as Yahawashi Mashiach. You know why? Because Hebrews 12 and 2, he is the author and finisher of our faith, man. Right? Think about it, man. Really set your mind in a spiritual sense and do the work of the Lord. Let the spirit take over you, man. If you in the spirit, man, stay in the spirit strong, right? But occupy till the Lord comes back. This is not a sense of we're just sitting ducks until the Lord comes back, man. We have work to do as men. And as the scriptures say, gird up thy loins. But I pray that this lesson was edifying to any of you Akim or Akwat out there in sincerity. And I want to lastly give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Qadash, Barak the Yahawah, Barak the Yahawashi, Barak the Yahawah, Barak the Yahawashi. Shalom.